And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. A third and long coming up here. Scanning the field, it's Bowman. Now rolling to the left. Fires to the tight end.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum and what's your confidence in your quarterback, because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
On fourth down, flexing that muscle in the run game. They stop him short of the marker and they'll turn it over on down. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. That pass is incomplete. Line getting set on second down. The give to the back. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He gets a block. And the returner will be brought down. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down,
he lobs one high down the left side. Snags it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
I love it. The offense being aggressive. They're taking a shot. Good job by the QB getting a lot of air under that ball. And how about the receiver and his ability to track it?
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Caught near the sticks. It's Ford. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking downfield, it's Francis. He's got the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's got it and they convert. Tackled, but he has a first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Tulsa wasting no time.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet.
Going for it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. And the ball's on the ground. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unleashes one. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tulsa!
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know on offense now you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the first down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds and stopped the clock, so at least the clock isn't running.
Yeah, and David, it's just a situation right now defensively. I think you just got to take more chances, right? You may have to blitz, you may have to sell out, you might risk giving up a big play, but it's just so critical at this juncture of the game that you're able to retake possession.
Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat